Hi, everyone. I'm so excited to share this story with you. It's a miraculous story, a true miracle of a young daughter who received a miracle through a healing distant session. I have her mother here to speak and share the true miracle that transpired with her in her family private healing session. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Debra.
I'm so excited that you're willing to share this with everyone. So why don't we start with telling everybody why we're here, what the real miracle is that we're talking about?
Well, we are talking about the miracle of the correction of my daughter's scoliosis, the curvature of her spine. And so it's in a period of 1.5 years from the time it was originally diagnosed. And then a month after the diagnosis, we had the family healing. And then about 2 months ago, there was a follow-up spine x-ray that showed that the scoliosis, the angle of scoliosis had decreased by half. And so that is what we're here to talk about.
Well, and that's just amazing. So she went in 2021, you said, with an x-ray that revealed a 9-degree right-leaning curvature of the spine. And I remember in the healing session, so everybody knows, they're not on a Zoom with me. This is totally private. I knew nothing about the family, nothing what they needed healed. But yet I had all of their pictures. And so when I went into the session, that was one of the things that was mentioned. And I remember actually moving my body to that curvature, saying, oh, someone in the family has their spine leans to the right. Do you remember me saying this?
I do remember that. I do. And when I received the recording after the healing occurred, I was shocked when I heard that, because that's precisely the description of the diagnosis of Margaret's scoliosis.
It's absolutely phenomenal when you get that kind of feedback. It's like, okay, so I'm laying there on the healing table and I can feel my body leaning to the right from my hips. I think I described it from my hips up, I'm leaning to the right. And then I remember God saying, we're going to straighten this and align this, and that you might even have some like soreness because of the adjustment.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. In fact, I sort of transcribed your words.
Oh, beautiful.
Can I repeat those? So about 25 minutes into the healing, Debra spoke the words, one of you, your spine is not really straight. It kind of leans to the right. From the hips up, it kind of leans to the right. We're going to straighten that, aligning all your meridians or strands in your spine. And that is exactly, if you read the report of the radiologist that read Margaret's x-ray, it's exactly what he said, that Margaret had a right-leaning curvature of the spine, which started at right about the hips and ended just under the breast. And so it's exactly the way that you described it, Debra.
Before it said 9 degrees to the right. And right now, what is it aligned to?
It's 4.5 degrees. And so the way that they have explained to me is that from 9 degrees to the right, it went leftward 4.5 degrees. And so it's now at 4.5 degrees to the right, but it moved leftward in half. So it's just amazing.
It's truly amazing. You're talking about bones here, everyone. This is like God's healing bones, correcting them and putting them in alignment. for me as the healer, getting this kind of feedback, I'm just as in awe as you are, right? And it's like, how amazing, how beautiful is this? And it gives so many people hope that are
Yes, it
having
does.
these issues, because this had to be uncomfortable for her.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And how's she doing now?
She's doing fine. I mean, she doesn't notice anything at all. No pain in her back and no discomfort at all.
And I also want to make sure everybody understands that this also took time. This didn't happen instantaneously, as we don't know when it actually transpired, because you didn't
Right.
get the results for what, a year and a half later, correct?
Right. That's right.
So we don't know, except for how she was feeling, but by the x-rays. So it could have happened slowly, it could have happened right away. But what
Right.
we're seeing right now is it doesn't matter how long it took, we're seeing the truth.
That's exactly right.
Yes, and this is beautiful.
And as a result of these recent results that we got in January of 2023, Margaret's pediatrician said, no more, I don't want to irradiate your child anymore, no more spine x-rays, because this 4.5 degree angle of scoliosis is something that's considered very, very mild. And so it's not even worth it to put her under any more x-rays. So it's just wonderful.
It's exciting. The radiologist report in bold letters, it said improvement.
Oh yeah, interval improvement.
Yeah.
And then he went on to, describe in technical terms the measurement, how they measured the curve. And then our own pediatrician, after he received the report from the radiologist, he wrote his own notes saying scoliosis degree improved based on radiology reading.
I just want to express the gratitude for you coming on and sharing this, revealing her, what was it called? Dextroscoliosis, right?
Right, dextroscoliosis. Yeah.
And sharing this miracle with everyone, and for trusting in me. You trusted in me with your entire family to have this healing session. And there were other things that transpired in that healing for each of you. But this one is pretty miraculous because we have the evidence.
That's right. That's exactly right.
And
so we thank you, and we thank God. We thank all of the spiritual surgeons that were there participating, and we're just so grateful for this, truly grateful.
Well, I'm so grateful for you, for sharing the story, for others to heal, to give hope and healing to everyone else that's listening, that there is nothing too small or too big for God to heal.